Malacanang has mobilized the country's 1.3 million strong bureaucracy to help in relief efforts in areas devastated by Super Typhoon Yolanda. The mobilization of the government personnel is contained in Memorandum Circular 57. Also today, Malacanang announced that the administration is now focused on the vital task of rehabilitation and rebuilding, with life slowly returning to normal in disaster areas. Rocky Ignacio reports.
President Aquino ordered the immediate implementation of a comprehensive rehabilitation plan in areas devastated by Yolanda. The President convened the NEDA to determine the government's priority infrastructure programs in the aftermath of the typhoon in eastern Visayas.
As relief operations at ground zero of the calamity zones are now being actively supervised by the mayors and the municipal disaster management structure, the national government is able to focus on the next vital task: rehabilitation and rebuilding.
Malacanang also welcomes a proposal from congressional leaders to pass a supplemental budget in order to rebuild areas damaged by Yolanda. Coloma said the government also encouraged Congress to allocate specific funding in the 2014 national budget for the reconstruction of areas affected by recent calamities and disasters such as Typhoons Pablo and Santi, the Zamboanga standoff, and the killer quake in Bohol.
We welcome proposals from congressional leaders to approve a supplemental budget that will provide additional funding for coping with the immediate needs based on the availability of funds that will be certified by the National Treasurer. We will also work with Congress in fine-tuning the proposed 2014 national budget, taking into account specific funding requirements brought about by the recent series of calamities. As in the years past, we would like to see this budget approved and enacted into law before year-end.
Malacanang also topped the more than 1 million state workers to relief operations. Under Memorandum Circular 57, all departments and attached agencies, GOCCs and LGUs employees are tasked to participate without hampering the efficient delivery of government services.
Kahit po hindi yun ang kanilang primary purpose or mandate, kung meron po silang sapat na tauhan at meron po silang resources from their own that could be authorized to be used lawfully, kung makakapag-generate din po sila ng additional resources from their stakeholder communities, welcome po yung paglahok nila.
President Aquino also issued Memorandum Order 61 directing the Department of Health to temporarily assume direct supervision and control over health and sanitation operations of LGUs affected by the super typhoon. This is to raise the health standards in the devastation, especially the food and water safety and proper disposal of persons who perished in the disaster. Meanwhile, Malacanang is grateful with the continuing assistance from the international community and private sectors. The palace also recognized the efforts of some prisoners in Pampanga to extend their support in their own little way.
Kapuri-puri ang natatanging pag-aambag ng 885 bilanggo ng Pampanga Provincial Jail, alay ng kanilang meal allowance at sariling abuloy na umaabot sa 53,425 pesos para sa mga biktima ng bagyong Yolanda. Sila ay hindi nag-agahan ng 3 araw upang malikom ang nasabing halaga. Ito ay patunay na ang hangaring tumulong ay hindi nakabatay sa katayuan sa buhay, kundi sa malasakit at pagmamahal sa kapwa na likas sa ating lahat ng mga Pilipino.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.